Hello and welcome to another episode of Low Tech Health. Let ourselves translate expert knowledge. Today, Meatless, Eatless, Mental Mushroom Monday. And we are starting off this week's theme about chemicals and biological free lunches. Spoiler alert, there are none. The chemicals we put into our bodies on a daily basis, from left to right, have an impact. And the biggest thing I would like to teach everyone today is upregulation and downregulation, the feedback loop that closes with overuse. For drug users, people who do heroin and do the heroin lean, it's called chasing the dragon, because that first high will never be found again. And that's something that's hard to straight talk kids about drugs. Not the fact that they'll ruin your life. It's everything bad about the world is due to drugs. So when you touch them, you become everything that's bad about the world. Horror. The horror. When you do one of the most innocuous ones, children, you smoke weed, the devil's lettuce, and you find out, I didn't die. What else are they lying to me about? And a lot. Because the problem with drugs are that you're really good, but they're really good. Better than you is the main point that you need to hear. The scariest part is that drugs, a lot of times, are better than you. Better than your own natural endogenous drug life. That's right. You can do drugs without exogenous, outside drugs. You can get high from your phone. That's right. Dope. Loops. Whenever you get a like, take a picture, mentally pat yourself on the back. Loops of nicotine. Easy ingestion of vaporizing these days. You don't even have to be a flame. You can be silent and give yourself a little mental pet, a little serotonin, a little pleasure. Whatever you did, there's no chemical free lunch. There's no biological free lunch. The point today that I'm trying to tell you is the more of something you do, whether it be sugar, whether it be nicotine, whether it be phoning, gaming, it'll take more and more of that initial substance to reach that euphoria, because these receptors first hit by the beginning, the feel good, they start to lower the energy output to keep up the gates, because these gates are going to be opened. What's the point of having gates? So the number of gates are decreased. So you do more. You do more of the substance that just overloads those few gates. Become toxified. Because the main thing that's getting you up is perfusion. It is that initial wash and saturation of whatever it is, whether it be dopamine from playing your games on your phone, nicotine from vaporizing, whether it be sugar, eating a little candy bar. That candy, I believe, is one of the most dangerous drugs kids do these days. Coupled with this emotional just cupping. They're basically cupping people and letting them be unhealthy by a refusal of shame, physical shame. Just like we would do if a dog were eating all of the food in the group, we'd shame it. We'd say, stop. You don't need that much food. But see, even me saying this, is seen as a spooky ghost story to tell people in our tribe that they've eaten more than their share, and it shows. This is not a right to take more than you need. It's greed, and it doesn't stop, because what happens, this biological consumption gets harder and harder as your little gates fall and just become holes like Swiss cheese in your cells. Remember to breathe. Thank y'all for listening. I'll see you tomorrow on Let's Talk Tickers on Taco Tuesdays, and we'll continue the chemical imbalance.